Hello, YouTubers, survivalists, and preppers. I'd like to talk today about bug-out bags and the benefits of such. Now, a bug-out bag is a bag that gives you the ability that if you have to leave your house in an emergency situation, no matter if it's martial law, if it's house burning down, during natural disaster, man-made, whatever. It gives you the ability to leave with the necessity tools that you need to survive in a location that you're going to be living. Or it also gives you the ability to survive until you get to the location that you're going. Like you have a safe house situation where you have a place set up ready for you to go whenever you do have to leave. My words of advice with a bug-out bag is think of what you need. Your basic necessities. Because you can't live very long without water. Water is like your number one situation. Shelter becomes more important than water only in the situation that you're in a location that the natural environment gives you the problems of that you'll die quicker over that than you will over water. You need a way of purifying water. So that means you need a metal container or iodine or something like that. Because boiling water is the only 100% way to kill all pathogens in the water. So you need a container that you can carry water and or boil water with. So you need a Army surplus canteen and cup. That'll give you a way of boiling water, plus give you a way of carrying the water. Or you can go with a solid metal water containing device, and it will give you the ability to boil water plus carry the water. So you have water. Well, to boil water, you must have fire. So you need a way to surely make fire. I'm not talking about matches and lighter. If you have a matches and lighter and all that good stuff, then that's fine. That gives you a way to do fire. But you want a surefire way. My personal preference is I like the fire stills and whatnot. And I like those mixed with a cotton ball with a Vaseline. And Vaseline makes the cotton ball last longer, so if the wood's slightly damp or whatever, in an instance you need to boil water, if the wood's damp, then you can't really start a fire unless you've got a fire there. It's going to get it hot enough for the water to evaporate and catch the wood on fire. So, it's alright to have matches and a lighter and all that, but you don't want that to be your main situation. Because of a lighter could run out of fluid. I've had lighters that exploded the darn flint right out of them. Brand new lighters. You know, if you're in that situation, then you ain't got no spark, it ain't going to do you no good. So you need a way to light a fire that you're sure 100% that it will do that. You also need some type of signaling device, a mirror, or something like that in case you're in a situation that you need to be rescued. And you also need a way of whistling, like a whistle or something, because in a lot of situations you might be too tired to be able to holler and carry the sound, and a whistle don't take much effort, it don't take up much room, and you can blast a whistle really well, and the sound will carry. You need some type of sheltering type material, like some type of string, rope, something that you can tie sticks together if you have to build a shelter. You also need a way of covering the shelter. Now, you can do all this in the natural situation and not even have to worry about it. But you're looking at in a survival situation or a situation where you're having to leave, you don't want to take forever to build a shelter. You need something that you can put up quick and get it done with. If it takes you forever to build a shelter, then that's time you wasted that you could be doing other things like finding food or whatnot. You need a good quality knife, not cheapy faulty knives that break the first time you try to use them. You need a quality, high carbon knife, something that's going to hold an edge and it's going to be able to be used on anything you need to. If you're having to cut down small saplings or whatever, you need to be able to cut them. And, a cheapy little dollar knife that you get at a gas station, ain't going to cut it. You need a good knife. Normal, good thing to think of is a knife that's at least as long as your fingers, the blade. That's a good size knife for me. You might be different. You might want something other than that. Now, if you want a hatchet or something like that, that's a good situation. You want to do one that's got a wooden handle. The metal handle might seem to be a better situation, but when you have a metal handle, if that handle breaks, then you can't repair your hatchet. And then you're in a situation you don't have it no more. So you need something that you can put a handle to. You need a form of first aid. Now, first aid, yes, you can have tons of Band-Aids, and you can have tons of this, and you can have tons of that. Most cuts and scrapes that a Band-Aid would take care of, you could probably get by without actually having to do anything to it. Now, you got infection reasons that you might be wanting to carry a Neosporin or some type of antifungal, something where you can put on it to keep it from getting infected. But a Band-Aid is really not as useful as some. Actually, duct tape and the darn pads that you would use to wrap a cut or whatnot would actually probably be a better situation. It takes up less room, and duct tape has tons of different uses that you could be using it for. If you got a tear in your clothes or something, you need to patch that. You don't got time to sew it, duct tape will work. And some type of lighting, it's nice. A flashlight or whatnot is nice, but if you had to, you could do without it. And if you're going to do a flashlight, the best flashlight I figured would be the best situation would be on the headlamp type situation, because then you've got both hands free, and you still have the light, and all you got to do is turn your head where you want the light at. You got a bandana is a nice thing to have, an extra pair of clothes, good pair of boots, maybe not in your bag, but near your bag so you have them to grab as you go out. My time's getting kind of long. I don't want to have no trouble loading this, so I will possibly come up with another video shortly. Thank you for watching, and God bless.